Hi, my name is Emma Chaffee. I'm a staff writer for the BHS Register, and we are here interviewing
Delia McConnell
about the Spectrum Sleepout tonight. So, the Spectrum Sleepout is, how would you describe the Spectrum Sleepout?
So the Spectrum Sleepout is a fundraising event for Spectrum where kids raise money to raise awareness and money for homeless youth and people experiencing homelessness in Vermont. And at the end, we sleep outside.
Awesome. So this is the 5th year of the Spectrum Sleepout, and so far BHS, our team is called BHS Heroes, and so far BHS has raised approximately $16,000, which is a lot. So what inspired you to participate in the Sleepout?
Well, this is my 2nd year doing the Sleepout, and I think it's a really great experience, not only to raise awareness and to help a really important issue, but also it's a great community building activity for the school. And it's not always a lot of fun, but it's a great experience. So,
how do you feel about the possibility that it might have to move inside because of weather?
I know that it's a liability issue, and you can't have kids sleeping outside in the rain and the snow. But part of me feels like it's people who are experiencing homelessness don't have that opportunity. So, it seems a little bit ingenuine, but I understand why we would have to.
So, what do you think, was it easy to raise money or to get the word out about the Sleepout, or a little bit difficult, or just in general, what have your peers said about?
It was definitely easier for me this year, being my 2nd year, because my family members and everything and people that I know in the community, they already kind of knew the drill, that what I was doing and what I was raising money for. But with the BHS Heroes, it's pretty big. It's a big group of kids, so I think it was really good. Just having that many kids really helps get the word out.
Did you know much about, obviously you did this last year, but did you know much about Spectrum before the last year's Sleepout or before hearing about the Sleepout in general?
I knew kind of what it was about in a very vague sense, but I didn't necessarily know all the specific work that they had done, and it was really cool to learn about that.
How do you think the Sleepout helps to bring the idea of Spectrum into the community or raise awareness?
Well, I think parents especially some of them get really nervous about having their kids sleep outside, and they realize that, and kids who do it realize how difficult it is and how hard of a situation that is. And I think it really, it's the best way to put yourself in that perspective and really have empathy for people that are experiencing homelessness. So I think that's really great, and I think that it raises awareness to the community because they see high school kids who are really passionate about this, and they realize that, if high school kids are passionate about it, it's going to be a pretty big deal. So,
and are you nervous at all about tonight, or excited, or how are you feeling?
I'm not necessarily nervous, and I'm excited because it is it's a big thing, and it only happens once a year. But I'm not necessarily super looking forward to it because it's going to be really cold. So,
and what is the general process? Once you arrive, how does the night typically go?
So people arrive at around 7, and they're playing games and setting up tents and sleeping bags and just kind of figuring out where they're going to be, who they're going to be next to. And then after a couple hours, there's pizza and hot chocolate. And then we talk about, people from Spectrum come into the community or come into the turf where we would be sleeping, and they talk about kind of why we're doing it, and we talk about how much money we've raised and what this means for our school and for the community. And then people kind of start settling down, and then at around 3 a.m. it gets really, really quiet and everyone's pretty cold. And then people leave at around 7.
And is there anything that you're not allowed to bring or to do during the Sleepout?
Well, you can have your phone with you, but it can't be on. So they don't want you to be connected to the outside community and to be distracted by your phone or anything. And you're supposed to eat before you come, and really just try to separate yourself from the other parts of your life that are going to distract you from this.
Okay, well, I think that's about it. So thank you, Delia, and have fun tonight.